Hi guys, welcome back to my Artistry. This is an amazing cluster of meditation crystals that I have assembled, and being a crazy resin artist, I want to add it inside a large resin pyramid. So those who are new here, consider subscribing. Click the notification icon and select all so that you do not miss any future updates and those fantastic calming art videos. And thank you so much for those who are new subscribers and appreciating my art. Now let's begin working from scratch. I want to walk you through my plan and introduce the materials used to make this meditation pyramid. This is a large pyramid silicone mold. I am using craft resin for this project. It is a two-part resin. This rope represents our pyramid and the materials I am showing now will be added in the same sequence. These are Swarovski diamonds. I will add one large at the tip of the pyramid. Next, I will add a layer of noir colored extra fine glitters mixed in clear resin. Below it, vintage gold glass glitters, followed by 3 layers of these colored glittery pigments. Below them, I will add a huge chunk of clear resin, almost 1/3 of the pyramid's volume, and add these various chakra colored crystals radiating upwards. These crystals I bought from Michael's art store. They are various in colors ranging from multicolor, amethyst, green, and pink. Below it, I will add a layer of noir colored glitters with many diamonds, followed by equal layer of amethyst purple glitters and mica powder. Magenta glitters and mica powder. Bright blue glitters and bright blue mica powder. Turquoise colored glitters and turquoise colored mica powder. Lastly, a layer of multicolored chunky glitters that represents all the above colors. I will add all this in layers. The way it works is I will pour the first layer, allow it to cure for a day, and then pour the next layer. This is the plan, so let's begin executing it. At first, I am preheating my mold, which I always do before pouring the resin. A warm mold helps to disperse air bubbles. Add a couple of drops of clear resin and I am tilting the mold to make sure I eliminate the air bubbles entrapped at the tip of the pyramid. Now I am adding this large Swarovski diamond which has a high shimmer effect in it. I hope this will make the tip of the pyramid eye-catching. The next day I am adding a tiny layer of noir colored fine glitters, followed by vintage gold glass glitters from Recollections. Mixing well these glass glitters in a few drops of clear resin and pouring them carefully. The following days, I am adding these 3 layers of color shifting glitter pigments. Of course, one layer in a day. It's interesting to see how these pigments mix in the resin. They are different than the usual glitters. This is the first layer. Second layer, which is like more in blue color. And that's the third layer. After these layers, I am filling the mold with clear resin. Time to make the crystal cluster. I am removing these crystals from string and arranging them according to the color and sizes. To make the base for attaching these crystals, I am using epoxy sculpt. It is a 2 parts modeling compound. I am taking an equal amount of part A and part B with a different wooden stick, making a round ball to make sure they are identical in size. I need to add a little more here. Knead them together for a total of 3 minutes until the mix becomes one uniform color. I made a round ball and flatten it out and stick the crystals in it. After 24 hours, the epoxy sculpt will harden and the crystals will be secured in their position. Now I am filling the mold with clear resin. Make sure there are no air bubbles here. Add some clear resin over the crystal dome and blow the air off with the heat gun. If we add any object directly in the resin, the surface area will create many air bubbles. So I prefer to add resin over the object before placing them in the casting. Now slowly turn it around in the resin. Fingers crossed. After an hour of pouring the resin, I am adding the different sizes of Swarovski diamonds. It's crucial to wait for an hour, otherwise the diamonds will sink in. Remember to place these upside down. I'm just touching the diamond's base with a toothpick and placing them carefully into the desired place, and pushing them gently so that they are inside the resin. When this diamond layer is set, I am adding the NOR colored glitter layer. I select this darker color because the diamonds will be more highlighted and they will sparkle more against a dark background. And also the light colored crystals will get an excellent darker base. Next, it's time to add the colored layers. I add a glitter layer followed by the same colored mica pigment layer. This is very shiny magenta glitter in the resin. To maintain this colored layer at equal level or at equal height, I have marked a point with a red ball pen. It's about 5 mm and will remain the same height for all the coming layers. For the sake of the time, I'm not recording all the layers. It's basically the same process. Add glitter or mica pigment in the clear resin, stir, pour, and blow off air bubbles. After a few layers, I'm adding these turquoise glitters. These glitters are very shimmery. This is amethyst mica pigment layer. And the last layer will be of these multicolored chunky glitters. I need to add a lot of glitters here to make it really thick. I think this base layer will complement all the above chakra color used. It's been 2 days after pouring the last layer of resin, and now the resin is completely cured and rock hard. I'm taking off the mold. Wow, look at this. I didn't expected this. I love the result. The diamond at the tip is eye-catching and is very sparkly. The Nor and glass glitter layers make the diamond stand out. These color shifting pigment layers are so cool. I don't know what they are. I think they are basically used for makeup, but I have used here in resin and I really loved it. I can't even count the colors they change. And the main highlight of the chakra crystals are so astounding. It's crazy how they got stuck with the epoxy sculpt, but this one crystal came off, the pink one. And there are these tiny air bubbles out on the outer surface of the pyramid. This is because of the high exothermic reaction. I poured a very thick layer of resin. This could have been avoided by adding thinner layers, but that will give many bubbles over the surface of the crystals. Anyhow, the air bubbles are the biggest enemies of the resin artist, and we can't really get rid of them, especially when making such complicated pieces with so many crystals inside a pyramid. But the good part is that there are no air bubbles anywhere in the whole pyramid except over the crystal's outer surface. These minor air bubbles add to the more texture with glitters and diamonds, and I like it. The idea of adding thin lines of colored glitters and same colored mica pigments was very successful, and it's very fascinating to watch. The base layer of multicolored chunky glitter complements all the above chakra colors used. Here's an aerial view. You can appreciate the resin's transparency. I hope you guys loved it as much as I do. And if you like it, smash the like button below and comment your thoughts on this chakra meditation pyramid. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. And those who are new watching this video, consider subscribing and click the notification bell icon and select all. There are many more never seen before calming art videos coming shortly. I upload them every weekly. So stay tuned. Check out my Etsy shop and other social media links in the description below. Take care and bye.